And welcome back. Finals day here at the New Zealand Interzone Underwater Hockey Champs. And a bit of got a multitask now, got to do switching and the talking. And we've got the men's Northern A playing the men's Masters team here. And Masters team just holding on the wall here as Northern looks to get in there and drive it into the circle. Masters, though, taking control, driving it back out onto the wall here. And again, see the Northern players there ready to pounce on anything that comes off the wall. But an infringement there. Gloving against white. So advantage puck to the Masters team. Opportunity for them to take some ground back. And big flick out to the side here, but picked up by Northern. And real battle there for control of the puck. And Masters men unable to keep control there, so Northern bring it back, driving down into the centre, but picked up by Southern. Big flick out to safety of the side, and here we see the Masters driving it back down the pole to the centre, and Northern trying to stop that momentum, but the Masters men carrying it on. Northern now looking to come back along the wall, and the refs have called advantage to men's Northern A, and opportunity for them to now set up into the centre of the pool and looking to protect the puck there as they pass it out, start getting some pace there, but stopped on the wall by the Masters team. And the refs have called that up, and it's advantage Northern here. And what are Northern going to do here? They're wanting to keep it into the centre of that pole, top end of that goal circle, driving hard, but picked up by Southern and by the Masters and driven out. And again, advantage to the Northern team. That was a legal stop by the Southern Masters team. "11 minutes to go in this game, and it's 0-0 so far. Northern driving strongly into the top of the circle. Southern Masters looking to drive it out. Real battle going on there, and Northern have scored first goal against the Masters, and just waiting to see if there is a number. No number there. The players will probably know who scored it, but it's 1 goal to Northern, no goals to Masters, and ready to restart. So Northern take the puck and looking to protect it, not going for the wall this time, passing back to the centre and driving through the centre, but the Masters team pushing them back out to the wall. Northern bring it back off the wall. And the Northern team have infringed here, so advantage to the Masters. And we see the Masters team driving strongly down the wall, but Northern picking it up, coming back, and the refs have picked up an illegal stop by the Northern team, and the Masters get the advantage puck. So just into our blind spot here, and you can see the puck coming out through the centre there, picked up by Northern and driving over to the far side through the centre of the pole. And still keeping control of that puck, Northern, but Southern now defending hard, but Northern sitting around the back of the Masters players, and goal has been awarded to number 12, Sam Marshall for men's Northern A. So it's 2-0 and 8.5 minutes to go. And good double team strike there by the Masters team. They've driven it through that first line of the Northern team and left the puck behind there, and Northern have picked it up. And now Northern looking to drive it back, keeping it in the centre of the pool. And Masters team unable to pick that up there. Now they've got it out to the wall, and Northern trying to get that back off the wall. And refs had already called that advantage, and the Masters have called a team timeout. And so a minute for them to reset their strategy. So what we're seeing from Northern A here is they're looking to attack through the centre of the pool. They're not really going for the walls to run it forward. And so they're stretching those Masters men through the centre of the pool. And the Masters men will be looking to see how they can get control as they play moves quite fast through that centre part of the pool. Okay, so the Northern team has control of the puck here, and they're driving it again back through the centre, and picked up really well by the Masters team there and driving it back out, but Northern backing up and in position there. And the goal has been awarded to number 6, Daniel Kemp for men's Northern A. That's 3-0 to men's Northern A over men's Masters. This game 37, where we've got the top seed men playing the 4th seed men. So here we have the Masters taking the strike, but Northern coming back straight away and looking to push it forward, passing back there, and picked up and driven forward again by Northern. Masters men holding on the wall there as players come in. Northern looking to drive it forward, and the Masters just trying to push it back into the corner and onto the wall, and Northern coming in again. And ref's call here is against the Northern team, so advantage to the Masters for a stick infringement there. And Masters looking to take it forward, but the Northern team get the puck, big flick forward there, and two players lined up there to follow it into the bin, and goal has been awarded. So that was awarded to Sam Marshall, number 12 for the Northern A. They're ahead 4-0, and there's a team timeout called by White. So this game, as I was saying, game 37, men's seed 1, which is the Northern A team, against seed 4, which is the men's Masters team. And the next game will be seed 2, seed 3. So we'll see Central A playing Southern A. So really good battle ahead there. And then we'll go to the seeded games for the women's side of this competition, and come back for the men's seed 5, 6 after that. And they're getting back underway. Got just under 5 minutes remaining in the first half here. Northern A head 4-0, and Masters there with a good strike, but picked up by Northern, and they're bringing it back out to the wall this time. And now another big diagonal drive, getting it across the centre of the pool, and Southern defence there, but Northern driving forward, but it's under a ref's call. And it's advantage to the men's Northern A. So great attacking opportunity for them here. And Masters looking to get down in defence there. And Masters got control of that puck and driven it back out to the wall. Excellent defence there from the Masters team. And now Northern looking to reset, and they'll be looking to drag it back off the wall as quickly as they can. Masters battling hard to keep it on the wall. And now taking it out wide. And Northern bring it back. And refs were playing advantage there. And White number 6 has been gloving. So Daniel Kemp giving up the advantage there. No, number 2 perhaps. And Masters taking it up, but into the heavy traffic there. And big flick forward there by Masters, following it up. And refs have called that up. And it's an obstruction call against the Masters team. So advantage puck for Northern A. And Northern A looking to keep it in the centre of the pool. And Northern able to keep that momentum going. Driving through the into the danger zone, but Masters have got it up against the wall here and locking it in. And just look at those rotations starting to come in now. And infringement there, either called by the refs. And stick infringement by white, so it's a black advantage puck. And great opportunity for the Masters to clear it out. A minute and a half to go in the first half here. And Masters pushing it back to the centre of the pole and working down the wall here and keeping control of that puck, getting some good momentum going here, Masters, into the scoring zone. And everyone went up for air at the same time. Northern gets possession back and brings it back. And strong drive here from Northern. Masters men looking to get down in front of that and stop that drive, but Northern taking the 45, great connection there and driving it into the goal bin. And goal has been awarded to number 3, Samuel Twig. And 30 seconds remaining in the half. It's 5-0 to the Northern A team over the men's Masters. And double team by the Masters onto that strike and taking it out to the wall, and it's half time. So 3-minute break now while they change ends and reset the strategy for the second half. And welcome back to the second half of the first of the seeded games. We've got the first seed Northern A playing the fourth seed men's masters team, and we're seeing the masters team driving it down and then picked up by Northern, and refs were playing advantage there. And it's advantage to the masters team, so setting up to drive that into that goal zone. Big flick forward there, but unable to connect with the masters player. Northern take it to the safety of the corner and holding it there. And we can see masters team will be looking to bring it back off out of that corner. See the player sitting there on the goal circle waiting to pick up anything that comes out. Good defence though from Northern, and looking to drive back down through the centre of the pool. Southern stopping that drive and forcing them onto the wall. And Northern passing back there. And refs calling for an infringement. And Northern have infringed there with an illegal stop, and advantage puck to the Masters team. And allowing them to reset back. And here they go, keeping it down the, and another ref's call there as players all come up. Gloving against black this time, so white puck. And players moving back into position. And Northern driving back through the centre there. And Southern looking to try and get it back on the wall. But Northern backing up. Southern, great defence there to take it out of the circle, but Northern getting control, flicking it back in. And then Masters again driving it out, but Northern pick it up, bring it back to the top of that goal circle. Southern there getting the puck under their control, driving it back out. Great defence there, but the refs have picked an infringement there. And looks like it's a penalty shot here. So we'll see all the players except for 3 leave the pool, and we'll have 1 defender in for the Masters team and 2 on attack for the Northern A team. And here we have straight forward there, big pass, flick forward by Northern, and it was number 9 Liam Robertson that got that in, and Masters player unable to defend against the 2 Northern A players, and very, very tough to defend against a penalty. Masters team, strong strike there and getting underneath the Northern players, but Northern picking it up, and there's been an infringement there. Illegal stop by the Northern team, so advantage puck to black. And score currently 5-0 to the Northern A team, and we've got 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And the Masters drive it back into that corner, but Northern picking it up, passing it out, but Masters again looking to get into the goal circle, but unable to get past those northern players who drive it back onto the wall. Masters picking it up again. And northern player getting in there, looking to get a drive going along the wall and coming off the wall, but held there by the Masters player. And Masters passing it back, and refs were playing an advantage there. And black puck for obstruction, so obstruction from the northern team. And real battle going on here, but Northern getting that momentum, flicking it back, picked up by the Masters team and looking to... The refs playing an advantage there, so it's looks like a advantage to the Masters team. And Northern getting in there and disrupting that straight away, but Masters getting it back onto the wall, starting to drive it forward. Northern trying to take it off the wall, there we go, and driving back into the goal zone. But Southern defending back onto the wall here. Northern looking to see if they can pull that off the wall and into the goal circle, but picked up again by the defence from Masters. And the Masters drive it back out to the wall. Excellent work there, number 5, Carl Brooks taking it to the wall, but Northern bring it back off and into the goal circle and back it up. Number 6, Daniel Kemp. So that makes it 7-0 to the Northern A team over men's Masters. And 8 minutes 15 to go in the second half. Good strike there by the Masters team, and they drive forward. And you can see the players going in there to back up, but Northern gets control of the puck and drives back really fast through the centre of the pole. Big run there, but picked up by the Southern defender. Northern backing up though, and too many numbers there. And goal has been awarded. So goal to white, but didn't get a number on that one. And black has called a team timeout. Oh, it's number 8 was the goal, Tim Bavler. So a minute team timeout called by black. And we've got just 7.25 minutes remaining in this half with Northern A ahead 8-0. And we're back in the water, and this time it's a Northern get control of the puck off that strike and driving it back. Masters team looking to get in there in front of that puck. And Northern coming around the back of the defenders and into the goal bin. Goal has been awarded. Number 7, Logan Stevenson scoring that goal. It's interesting with the Masters team, we see them a couple of different strategies on the strikes. Sometimes they just go with one person on the strike, and other times it's two people working together. So let's see what happens this time. And we've got the two players coming up there, and Northern getting that, but Southern Masters getting that back, and the big flick coming from the Northern team. Masters picking it up in the centre there, but unable to control it. Northern take it forward, and again driving through the centre of the pool. Southern Masters unable to get control of the puck here. Northern pushing forward and just numbers there in the goal circle, but no goal. It's black puck for a stick infringement there. And so Masters team managed to get opportunity to clear it out of the goal area. We're just over 5 minutes to go, and the Masters team take it out towards the wall, but Northern really looking to stop that drive, and refs have called obstruction against the Masters team, so it's advantage Northern. And a team timeout called by Northern. Got 4 minutes 40 remaining in the second half. Men's Northern A head 9-0, and just obviously having a quick team chat before they take this advantage puck, looking to make the most of it. So Northern coming right across the front of the goal area there, looking to drive through the top of the goal circle. Southern pushing out to the side, great defence there, but Northern numbers there, managing to hook it back into the goal bin. And goal has been awarded. And goal has been awarded to number 6, Daniel Kemp, for the men's Northern A team. 10-0, 4 minutes to play in this first of the seeded games. Seed 1 versus Seed 4 in the men's side of the draw. And off they go again. Good strike there from Northern A, connecting up well with the wings, but the Masters team pushing back strongly. And play moves back down the pool, camera 4. And we see the Northern team getting possession, and No, it's Southern. Masters have it, and just trying to keep control of that puck through the centre. Northern pick it up and drive back down the pole. Masters pick it up, connect back, and looking to get that back on the wall. And here we see the Masters team driving up through the centre there. Northern just shepherding it over to the wall. And illegal stop there by the Northern team, and Masters team get the advantage puck there. Referee's playing advantage here as the Masters team look to drive it forward, but Northern, oh, and Masters have the advantage puck here. And driving it into the goal circle, but Northern working really hard, driving it back out through the centre, and big flick forward here. They get into the centre of the court and keeping on with that drive, but called by the refs, and it's black puck. So it was looking very dangerous from the Northern A team, but infringement there, giving it possession back to the Masters team. Masters take it out wide and then look to drive forward, connecting well there, but numbers from the Northern team trying to halt progress. And team scrapping it out in the middle here. And Northern just holding it there on the wall. Comes off the wall, big flick out by Northern into the centre of the pole. Masters picking that up and driving it back to the wall. Holding here on the wall. And ref's call. 46 seconds remaining and advantage to the Masters team. So Masters with a big flick here. Ref's playing advantage as the Masters push down the wall here. And refs call it up. 26 seconds remaining. Score is 10-0 to the Northern A. Masters have the advantage puck. And driving forward, but stopped there by the Northern team. Working hard on the wall there. Northern bring it off the wall and start strong drive down there, looking to connect with the players through the centre of the pool. Just unable to pick up that cleanly, and that's game over. Final score there, 10-0 to the men's Northern A over men's Masters team. And we'll be back with the second and third seed game between men's Central A and men's Southern A.